The rain came down in icy sheets, soaking Jane Sinclair's hair until it clung to her cheeks like black silk. She stood on the side of the road with nothing but a small duffel bag, the weight of 8 months of pregnancy pulling on her lower back. Her phone was dead, her money was gone, and the man who promised to love her forever, Josh Wood, he had just slammed the door in her face, telling her she was too much trouble to keep around. Her tears mingled with the rain, but she refused to sob. She wasn't going to give him the satisfaction of breaking her entirely. A black Bentley rolled to a slow stop in front of her, its sleek shape cutting through the gray mist. The tinted window lowered. "Miss, are you all right?" The voice was deep, warm, commanding. She blinked against the rain, trying to see the man inside, a strong jawline, perfectly tailored suit, eyes the color of storm clouds, intense and unreadable. He didn't look like the kind of man who stopped for strangers in the rain. But right now, Jane was too desperate to care. Her voice cracked. "I'm fine." He glanced at her belly. His brows drew together. "No, you're not." She felt a shiver, not from the cold, but from the way his gaze pierced through her defenses. Without another word, he stepped out into the rain, his umbrella snapping open in a smooth motion. He was tall, easily over 6 feet, and every movement screamed quiet authority. "I'm Ethan Hale," he said simply, as if that explained why she should trust him. "Get in. You'll catch pneumonia out here." She hesitated. She didn't know him, but the wind sliced through her thin coat, and the baby inside her shifted uncomfortably. She slid into the warm leather seat, inhaling a scent of cedar and expensive cologne. He got back in, shutting the rain out. "Where were you headed?" "I don't have anywhere," she admitted, hating the way her voice shook. For a moment, he studied her in silence. Then, "You do now." Ethan's penthouse was the kind of place Jane had only seen in magazines, floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the glittering city skyline, modern furniture in shades of cream and steel, and the faint hum of wealth and power in every detail. "You can stay here for as long as you need," he said, leading her to a guest room that was bigger than her entire old apartment. "Why?" she asked, suspicious. "You don't know me." His jaw tightened. "Because I've seen what happens when someone has no one to turn to. I won't let that happen to you." That night, Jane lay awake in the softest bed she'd ever felt, wondering why a man like him, handsome, successful, and clearly used to being in control, would go out of his way for her. Over the next weeks, Ethan became more than just her rescuer. He made sure she ate properly, accompanied her to doctor's appointments, and, though he never said it outright, seemed protective of her in a way that made her pulse race. One evening, she found him in his study, staring out at the city lights with a glass of whiskey in his hand. "You keep helping me," she said softly from the doorway. "But I never asked. What's in it for you?" He turned, eyes dark. "I don't want anything, Jane. Except maybe for you to stop looking at me like you're afraid I'll disappear." Her heart thudded. "I've been left before," she whispered. He crossed the room slowly, stopping inches from her. "Then let me be the man who stays." The tension between them simmered until it finally boiled over one late night when a thunderstorm rattled the windows. She found herself in the kitchen making tea when Ethan appeared behind her. "You should be resting," he murmured. She turned, only to find herself looking straight into his intense gaze. The air crackled. He reached up, brushing a damp strand of hair from her cheek. "Jane!" His voice was low, dangerous. She felt her resolve slip. The man who had saved her, sheltered her, and treated her with a care she'd never known. She wanted him, needed him. But before she could say anything, he stepped back, running a hand through his hair. "I can't take advantage of you," he said. "Not when you're vulnerable." Her lips trembled. "Then what if I want you to?" They didn't cross the line that night, but the unspoken promise between them grew stronger. When the day came for her to go into labor, Ethan was there, holding her hand, steadying her through every breath. Hours later, when she held her newborn son, she looked up at him and saw the truth in his eyes. He wasn't just offering her a roof over her head, he was offering her a life. And for the first time in months, Jane Sinclair felt safe.